Just tell me about lateral spinothalamic tract.
So, before discussing about the lateral spinothalamic tract, we'll have to know about what kind of stimulus it takes to the cerebral cortex. It takes around pain and temperature. If we talk about pain, there will be slow moving and rapid moving pain, and for the temperature, it is hot and cold. Now, for the slow moving pain and the hot temperature, these are transmitted through the C fibers, and the A delta fibers of the axons, they transmit the cold temperature and also the rapid moving pain sensations. Now, let's go to the stimuli. After the stimuli reaches the threshold level, the sensory stimulus will produce enough action potential for the axons of the free nerve endings. Okay, of the peripheral processes.
Peripheral process, yeah.
Yes, the peripheral processes will take the nerve impulses from the free nerve endings to the dorsal root ganglia. The dorsal root ganglia has a several collection of cell bodies of the first order neuron, but these nerve impulses won't enter the cell body, but it will go to the central process. Okay, the central processes will go inside the cell, inside the spinal cord.
Spinal cord.
Okay. After getting inside the spinal cord, then it will reach the posterior gray column. Posterior gray column. After reaching there, it will ascend and descend. It will ascend or descend one or two spinal segments and go anteriorly to the substantia gelatinosa. Substantia gelatinosa has a group of neurons, which are known as the second order neurons.
Yeah.
The second order neurons cell bodies will synapse with the first order neuron central process. Okay, the synapse will occur when the neurotransmitters known as the substance P, they're released from the axon terminal. The axon terminals, when releasing the neurotransmitters, these neurotransmitters will then be transported and will be received by the cell body's receptors for the neurotransmitters. After that, these cell bodies of the neurons, which are the second order neurons, they will pass the nerve impulses to the axons. The axons will then decussate or cross the anterior white and gray commissure.
Yeah.
Okay, and they will pass to the contralateral side. So it will pass to the contralateral side and the lateral white column. The lateral white column forms the lateral spinothalamic tract. Now, the lateral spinothalamic tract, of course, it has the lesser fibers which are present in the sacral segment. Okay, the sacral segments are the starting of the lateral spinothalamic tract. So the fibers which come from the periphery to the sacral segments, they will go to the lateral most areas. Okay, so after ascending a few segments, like going to the lumbar and then to the thoracic and then to the cervical, they will be added to the medial side. Okay, so after reaching the
sacral fiber will go in the lateral side and the cervical.
The sacral fibers will go to the lateral most side and the cervical fibers will go to the medial most side.
Yeah.
Okay. After reaching the ends of the spinal cord, it will go to the medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata contains the inferior olivary nucleus. Lateral to it, the lateral spinothalamic tract ascends and medial to the lateral surface of the medulla oblongata. After ascending and before going to the pons, it will form the spinal lemniscus. The spinal lemniscus is constituted of three tracts.
Yeah.
The anterior and lateral spinothalamic tract and the
spinal
spinotectal tract. Okay, these won't be mixed around with each other. They will be
just
separated, but they will be collectively known as the spinal lemniscus. Okay, so after reaching the pons, it will go through the tegmentum of the pons and up towards the midbrain. Okay, going through the midbrain, it will also remain in the
tegmentum.
But after reaching the thalamus, it will be connected to the thalamus through the ventral posterolateral nucleus of the thalamus. This ventral posterolateral nucleus of the thalamus will receive the pain and temperature sensation from the lateral spinothalamic tract. But this lateral spinothalamic tract will also give nerve fibers to the reticular formation. This reticular formation, of course, has the pathway from the pain pathway. Okay, it will only receive the pain sensations, and this reticular formation will be then this will actually be related to the wakefulness of the cerebral cortex. Okay, we won't be going to sleep if we receive pain sensation from the reticular formation. Okay, so from the ventral posterolateral nucleus of the thalamus. This is actually known as the third order neuron. Okay, the third order neuron will then
the
axons from the cell body. The axons from the cell bodies will be actually going through the posterior limb of the internal capsule and going up through the coronary area and will be supplying. Okay, it will be supplying the sensory impulses to the somatosthetic area of the postcentral gyrus. Okay, this somatosthetic area will then receive the nerve impulses, and then it will transfer these nerve impulses to the motor areas of the cortex.
Motor area or another area or other areas?
Yeah, motor areas of the cortex.
So thank you all. Okay.